Have you ever wished that you could create books faster, come up with better ideas, design cover concepts that actually make sense, or even publish a whole series in half the time? Because that is exactly what AI lets you do now. But the thing that most people don't realize is that AI isn't magic. It won't build your entire publishing business for you. What it will do is help you work smarter, speed up the steps that take the longest, and create books that you're actually proud to publish without spending weeks and weeks on a single book. In this video, I'm going to show you how I use AI in every single step of the low content book publishing process, step by step, in a way that actually works long term. So if you want a practical, real world walkthrough of how to use AI to create and publish books that sell, you are in the right place. If you are new here, I'm Caroline and I am a self-publisher who has been creating and selling books on Amazon for 7 years. And on this channel, I show people how to do the same. And AI has genuinely transformed how I work. Today, let's get into exactly how I use AI to plan, create, design, and publish low content books. I'll show you what AI is amazing at, what it is terrible at, and the things that you should always do manually so that your books stay high quality and KDP safe. Think of this as your complete guide to using AI as a low content publisher without losing your voice, your quality, your uniqueness, or your long-term sustainability. So let's get started. So what does AI actually do for low content book creators? Before I teach you how to use AI, you need to understand what AI is actually doing within your publishing workflow. AI is not your replacement. AI is your accelerator. Here's where AI really works its magic for low content books. It removes repetitive work, it expands your creativity, it generates concepts instantly, it gives you endless variations, it helps with problem solving, and it fills in the gaps that you would normally spend hours trying to figure out. But here is where AI does not shine. It cannot spot visual errors in images. It can't make good artistic judgment. It struggles with consistency across a whole book. It doesn't understand your audience the way that you do. And it doesn't know what sells on Amazon unless you guide it. And that brings me to the most important rule of this entire video. AI creates the raw material. You create the finished product. And this is why Amazon KDP is totally fine with AI-assisted content. You are still the creator. You're just guiding the process. You're reviewing and you're editing everything manually. Book publishing still requires quality control, formatting, market research, book strategy, design choices, and niche selection. And AI won't fix a bad niche. It won't fix a bad cover. It won't fix a low quality listing, but it will make you significantly faster and more efficient. So first of all, how can we use AI for low content niche research and helping us find ideas that sell? One of the hardest parts of self-publishing is choosing what to make next. AI absolutely changes the game here. You're going to use AI to help you refine niche ideas, find sub-niches, compare age groups, map out competitors, assess demand, figure out what type of interiors people actually want, and honestly, it does it in seconds. You can literally ask, give me 15 profitable low content book niches for kids aged 4 to 8 that sell well year round. Avoid anything oversaturated. And within just a few seconds, we have those 10 niches and reasons why these niches are suitable, and some examples of the type of books that you could do under these niches. Or even something like list 10 sub-niches for gratitude journals that focus on a very specific audience. So again, within seconds, we've got a list of 10 sub-niches that are targeting specific audiences that we may never have come across before, or we may never thought of before. So now we can even expand on these prompts even more. So let's go back to the 15 profitable low content book ideas for kids you gave me earlier. I liked number 1, expand this niche idea into a full series of 12 books. So we want to take one of the ideas that ChatGPT gave us and see if it can create that into an entire series, because that is one of the main strategies that we have with low content books, is being able to create a series of 12 books. So what it's done is it's come up with a series name, The Little Feelings Adventures, and then each book is going to focus on one skill. And so AI will generate lists that you would never have thought of on your own. But the key to all this is that you still have to validate the niche yourself. And that is because AI isn't checking Amazon for competition. It isn't analyzing keyword trends, and it doesn't really know what niches are oversaturated. So what do you do then? Use AI to generate ideas and then use your judgment to select the best ones. This combination is what is going to make you unbeatable. Now, what about using AI to create interiors and creating high quality interiors fast? Now, this is the part where most low content book creators fall in love with AI, because you can go from idea to I have an entire interior, an entire book incredibly quick. We are going to break this down into 4 major interior or book types. Number 1, journals, planners, trackers. AI is just fantastic at creating structured interior templates. If you want to create things like daily planners, weekly habit trackers, wellness journals, fitness logs, sleep trackers, teaching planners, goal setting layouts, just as a few examples, AI will generate the prompts, different page variations, layout ideas, tables, checklists, and daily and weekly formats, whatever it is that you want. Here's an example prompt. We are going to create a reflection journal for women. Create 20 unique daily reflection journal pages for women, each with a new combination of prompts, questions, and checklists. Keep the tone supportive and positive. ChatGPT does this in just seconds, and then you take that list, copy and paste it into whatever document you're going to be using for your editing and formatting, edit anything that needs to be adjusted or corrected, and then format it inside Canva or your design tool of choice. AI does the thinking for you and you do the design and the layout. Number 2, guided prompt journals. These types of books are huge sellers on Amazon, and AI is just perfect for these kinds of books. It's going to be very similar to what we just looked at with the reflection journal. You can ask AI to generate themed prompts, affirmation pages, gratitude questions, guided exercises, and, as we just saw, reflection prompts. Here's an example. Create 50 kid-friendly writing prompts for ages 6 to 8 about emotions, kindness, and confidence. And within probably less than a minute, we are going to have a list of 50 journal prompts. And you just have to think about how much time that would have taken you to do if you had to sit and brainstorm prompts, write them out, make sure they're all really different. But AI does it in just seconds for you. Or we can create 40 deep emotional prompts for a mother-daughter journal focused on connection. And again, we're going to get 40 different prompts that we can go through. We can edit if we need to. We can remove anything that's repeated. We can remove any inconsistencies, make them even more unique. You just need to understand that your job in this process is to remove repetition, fix those tone inconsistencies, reorder the prompts, add blank pages once you start formatting the book, and just ensure that the flow feels intentional and natural. And what is great about ChatGPT and other AI tools, whatever AI tool you choose to use, is that it is always learning how you want things. As you work with AI more and more, it will learn exactly how you like things, exactly how you want them written, and you will end up spending less time editing and adjusting those inconsistencies, and you'll be able to create cohesive books even faster. Number 3, puzzle books. AI is a puzzle creator's best friend. Word puzzles in particular are incredibly easy to generate using AI. AI can create word search word lists, word scramble lists, missing vowel puzzles, logic puzzle concepts, riddles, crossword clues, and maze story prompts. These are all parts of creating a puzzle book that take up so much time. So being able to use AI for this saves so much time. And then being able to use one of the puzzle creation tools that I recommend, it just makes the process of creating a puzzle book so easy and so fast. Let me give you an example of some prompts that you could use when creating puzzle books. So we could tell it that we are creating a word search puzzle book for kids. So create a list of 40 camping themed words. Make sure every word is kid friendly, simple, and no longer than 10 letters. So we can take this list. You can see here it's even corrected itself along the way. It added in marshmallows, then realized that it's 11 letters, not 10. So it's given us an alternative there. And we just take that word list and copy and paste it into our word list document that's going to go into our word search puzzle generator tool. And then you just create a list for however many puzzles you're going to have in your book. And you can have these lists created so quickly. Let's do another example. Give me 20 sets of 10 words each for a sports themed word scramble book for kids aged 8 to 12. So if you don't want to create the word lists individually, you could try something like this, asking for a set of 10 words each. So we end up with 200 words in total, which is going to be used for our word scramble book. Again, something that would take us so much time. AI makes this instantly, so you no longer have to spend hours brainstorming puzzle book lists. Number 4, coloring books. Okay, now let's be honest. AI generated coloring book images still need a lot of human checking. I personally think it is pretty easy to spot an AI generated page a mile away, but AI is fantastic for idea creation. Here are some things that you can ask it for when creating a coloring book. Scene ideas, composition breakdowns, variation lists, theme sets, prop suggestions, style inspiration. So let's say we are now going to create a kids coloring book. Give me 30 cute and cozy winter scene ideas. Each idea should include characters, props, and obviously you adjust the prompts to whatever type of coloring book, whatever theme your coloring book is going to have. But this is going to give us ideas of what each image could have, because obviously a coloring book needs to have usually 40 to 50 coloring pages within it. And you want to make sure you can create 40 or 50 completely different images for your coloring book. And so this is a really great way to get ideas for each of those coloring images. So then you take these ideas and create the actual images using the preferred tools that you use, or whether you outsource those images, have someone create them for you, you can pass these ideas on and have these pages created for you. AI is just here to help you think faster. So let's talk about using AI to create covers that actually sell. Covers sell books. We all know this. AI helps you generate ideas fast, especially when you need multiple variations. Start using AI to help you brainstorm cover concepts, choose a cover style, plan the layout, test different color palettes, even use it to generate mock-ups, create inspiration boards, and outline title placement on your cover. All right, so now we can say to ChatGPT, give me 20 cover concept ideas for this cute and cozy winter scenes coloring book for kids. Include layout ideas, character suggestions, color palettes, and style notes. And so if you're struggling to come up with an idea for your cover, or you are not confident with coming up with a niche appropriate cover, ChatGPT is going to be able to help you do this. You are not using AI to design the final cover that is going to be uploaded to your KDP book listing. What you're using it for is to get clear, niche appropriate ideas very quickly. There are some things to avoid when using AI for covers, and this is one of the areas where AI doesn't work so well. So keep an eye out for strange characters, strange proportions, too many details, over-rendered designs, too much text, odd hands. AI still hates hands for some reason, and overly complex backgrounds. Now, what about AI for listing optimization? What about titles, subtitles, bullets, descriptions? This is actually one of my favorite uses for AI because it just saves me so much time. I love using AI for this, and you can use it to help you create things like keyword-rich titles, highly descriptive subtitles, clear bullet points for your book's listing, sales-focused descriptions for your book's listing, keyword lists, and metadata variations. So you could use ChatGPT to write the entire description for you, or if you already have your description, but it's not sounding as sales-focused and high quality as you would like it to be, you could pop in a prompt that says something like, rewrite this product description so it sounds warm, friendly, and designed for busy parents shopping for their kids. Or create 10 title variations for a kid's unicorn activity book using my main keywords, unicorn activity book, ages 4 to 8, fun and easy. But this part is important. AI often sounds like AI. After using AI for so long now, I can tell almost any time someone has used it for their video, their blog post, their social media posts, or their emails without doing any kind of editing or personalization or adding their own unique touch to it. I personally have spent a lot of time training AI to sound different from the usual AI. And if you do seriously want to integrate an AI tool into your business, no matter what kind of business it is that you have, then you should also do the same. Don't just rely on what the AI spits out without adding your own touch to it or without training it to sound different. Some things that you absolutely must do are clean up the language, remove repetition, make it sound natural, and adjust the phrases to your audience. Your listing still needs your human touch. Okay, so let's talk about scaling a low content book publishing business with AI so that we can learn how to build faster and smarter. This is where AI becomes your competitive advantage. AI lets you scale a publishing business faster than ever before without sacrificing on quality. So let's have a look at how. Number one, batching content with AI. Batching is one of the biggest productivity hacks in self-publishing. You can use AI to batch pretty much every part of your process. Instead of making one book at a time, you can prepare the foundation for 10 or 20 books at once. And I personally have integrated this into other parts of my business too. For example, here on my YouTube channel, in the past, I used to create one video per week. So I'd come up with the video idea, I'd write an outline, some notes about what I want the video to contain content-wise. I'd then film it, I'd edit it and upload it. And then the next week I would do the same. And I would do that week after week. Now I spend a day coming up with different video topics that I want to cover in a month. Then I spend a day outlining, scripting, and fleshing out the actual content that I want to include. Then I spend a couple days filming each of the videos, which could be 4 to 5 videos depending on the month. And then I can sit down and spend the rest of the week editing those videos and scheduling them ready for them to go live in whatever week they need to go live on. So even though I'm technically doing the same work that I have always done, just batching each part of the process together saves so much time and I get it done so much quicker. The same goes for creating and publishing books. Number 2, turning one book into a series. This is one of the most powerful strategies that I teach on my channel. I think I talk about it in practically every video that I share, and AI makes this incredibly easy. For example, you create one gratitude journal and AI can help you expand it into so many different variations, targeting different audiences, themes, or topics. And the more versions that you have, the more visibility you potentially gain. And AI makes this expansion process instant. Number 3, templates, your secret weapon. AI helps you build templates that you can reuse over and over. Templates for things like book interiors, book listings, prompts, puzzles, and even cover layouts or styles. Once you build these with AI's help, you can scale very, very fast because you can start to create books so quickly. And this is where your business becomes super consistent, predictable, and efficient. So let's look at monetizing beyond KDP and using AI to expand into other platforms. Amazon KDP is amazing. I am its biggest fan, but multiple income streams will always be safer. And AI makes this kind of expansion just so easy. You can take the interiors that you've created for your books that you sell on KDP and repurpose them into things like Etsy printables, Etsy coloring pages, Teachers Pay Teachers worksheets, Gumroad downloads, Shopify printables, printable bundles, kids activity packs, and so much more. Use AI to help you rewrite your product descriptions, create alternative versions, resize pages, generate add-ons, create pack variations, and write listing copy for each different platform. You take one product and you turn it into several different profitable formats. AI streamlines this process so you don't have to spend hours rewriting everything yourself. Okay, now quality control, where AI should never replace you and what you must always check yourself. We've talked about this a little bit earlier in the video, and we've talked a lot about the things that AI does best, what it is great at, but it is not perfect. And if you do want long-term success, this part matters more than anything else. AI is fast, that is its strength, but as I said, it's imperfect, it gets things wrong, it's very repetitive sometimes, and it can lose its way. You must manually check every prompt, every word list, spellings, line spacing, margins, headers, page numbers, page consistency, image quality, line thickness, content safety, weird AI elements, duplication, repeated prompts, inappropriate words in kids' books. You literally need to check everything. Never have AI create something for you and you just put it out there without checking it. You may have even seen this article that popped up on social media last week about a newspaper that published an article and they did not edit it. They printed it with the ChatGPT prompt still there. Embarrassing. I don't want this to be you. These are human tasks, and these are what keeps your books high quality. So AI gets you sort of like 70% there. Your human eye creates that final 30%, and that final 30% is what keeps your KDP account safe, your business safe, and keeps your reviews positive. So that is exactly how you can use AI to create and publish books faster, smarter, and without sacrificing the quality. Using AI is not about doing less work. It's about doing better work. It's about removing the time-consuming parts so that you can focus on the strategy, the creativity, and the long-term growth of your self-publishing business. If you do want more videos on how I personally use AI in my book creation, book publishing workflow, or if there is a specific type of book you want me to break down next, let me know down in the comments below. And if you did find this video helpful or interesting, please make sure to like this video so it reaches more self-publishers who need it. And if you did enjoy this video, YouTube thinks that you might like these ones too. So please go check them out to learn more about self-publishing your own low and medium content books on Amazon KDP. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.